I managed to bulk from 60 kg all the way to 70 kg with a lean bulk. I used to dirty bulk thinking that all calories are the same. I gained a lot of excess body fat and I didn't like how bloated and ugly I looked. After switching to lean bulking, I feel so much more athletic, my body feels cleaner, my health feels better and I look so much better. I want to go over why dirty bulking is not a very good idea. It depends on your goal actually. If your goal is just to gain a lot of weight and you don't really care about how you look, you just want the weight scale to go up, then by all means go ahead, eat whatever you want. But if you want to look good, feel good, be in great health and be athletic, then you should be lean bulking because the consequences of eating dirty, junk, sugary food is actually very detrimental on your health as well as your performance, your athletic performance. You will also gain weight and look ugly like how I looked when I was dirty bulking. And if you lean bulk, you don't really have to cut because you gain weight at a slower rate. But the thing is, the weight that you gain is usually 50% muscle, 50% fat. And if you dirty bulk, it's probably like 90-10. So you can see why a lot of people that choose not to lean bulk, they actually go through a lot of bulk and cut cycles. They bulk for like 3 months, 6 months, and then they cut again, and then bulk, cut. And when you go through bulk cut cycles, it's basically wasting your time. You are slowing your progress because if you really think about it, what if I just lean bulked and then I cut after like 3 years of lean bulking? So that means that 3 years that I was lean bulking, it was mainly muscle that I was gaining. And to a point where I'm like too fat, maybe like 18% body fat, then that's when I cut down. But if you are just dirty bulking, you just instantly go up to 20%, and you have to cut again, you have to go up and then, everything. So when you do that, you actually just extend how long you reach your dream body. I'll get into how you can actually clean bulk later, but let's first talk about the training. If you want to look aesthetic, I'll give you the brain dead approach to look aesthetic. I want you to go to the gym, do weightlifting and prioritize these 6 muscles. Your abs, your upper chest, your lateral delts, your lats, your neck, as well as your upper traps. If you're prioritizing those 6 muscles and you are progressive overloading, you are going to reach your dream body. So what is progressive overload? Progressive overload is every time you go to the gym, you select the weight that you can do and you push yourself to failure, and then your body rests and then it recovers stronger and bigger, and then you go to the gym again. I want you to either increase the weight that you're using or the reps or the intensity. There's a lot of ways to progressive overload, but as long as you are pushing yourself to failure again with more intensity than the last time that you went, that's how you progressive overload, and you will naturally grow bigger and stronger every time you go to the gym. To make it easy for you, I've linked a free workout template you can follow as well as a progressive overload tracker. So with that, you can just track how much weight you are using and how many reps you did every single workout, so that every time you go again, you know what you did last time and what you have to aim for this workout. So you can see how that is very clear data showing how much you should be actually increasing. Just go harder than last time. That's how you progressive overload. Do more and harder, go harder than last time. Let's talk about lean bulking now. So how do you actually lean bulk? You go on a clean caloric surplus. So what that means is that you eat above your maintenance. So you eat more calories than what your maintenance is. And you can find your maintenance on a calorie calculator. So I'll link one in the description for you to actually calculate how much you have to eat. And after you know how much you should be eating, ideally you should be eating 300 to 500 calories above your maintenance. I want you to eat high protein meals, so just have more eggs and meats. Don't have to overcomplicate things about how many grams of protein per pound of body weight and everything. It's not sustainable if you try to track it in the long run. Imagine trying to track every single macro that you are eating throughout the day. It's not going to be sustainable. So what you do is just add more protein, add more eggs, add more meats. Try to intake as much protein as possible. And the most importantly, I want you to reduce or even cut down on your sugar intake. So if you're having a Coke every single day, or if you need to have a sugary drink or treat every single day, I need to cut it out because that is going to be sacrificing your goals. You're going to go through that cut bulk cycle that I talked about, and I'm pretty sure you don't want that because that just means slower progress. You're willing to do that for just 5 to 10 seconds of pleasure in your mouth every single day. If that sounds stupid to you, then I really recommend you to cut down on your sugar. And if you really want the real science and research explanation about it, I will link a video in the description talking about the effects of sugar. It's called Fat Chance 2.0. So you can just check out the video, try to learn as much as possible, and you will see how harmful sugar is. Just to summarize everything, you go to the gym, you weightlift, you target the static muscles, you progressive overload so you get bigger and stronger. And as for your diet, you clean bulk, have more protein and cut down on your sugar. I want you to take action. Find the links in the description, follow the workout routine that I gave you, calculate your calories and cut out your sugar. So next time that you are met with a decision whether you should be intaking the bubble tea or you should be choosing water, choose water. And every time that you make that decision to not choose sugar, you are going to look very different in the next 1 to 2 weeks. Trust me, sugar has a lot of effects on your body, and that's the last thing you want to intake. If you're a skinny guy, you can DM me Body on Instagram if you want more personal help. Thanks for watching.